プレイオーバーウォッチの音消そう。あ、まあ一応インタビューつけとこうか。
Going up against Team Japan, how are you feeling about that matchup going into it?
As I know, Japan is stronger than Hong Kong, so I think it will be closer, but we are confident.
Right, well, that's going to be your true test. Congratulations on taking your first match. Everybody give it up for Mistakes. And with that, we're going to go ahead and send it back to the casters to break down the match.
Oh boy, Mistakes with the words of confidence there. Not too bothered about facing Japan. Said they are very strong, considering they're all from one team as well, but high hopes going in.
Yeah, that synergy from Japan is going to be one of the main sticking points for Russia really going to have to contend with if they want to take yet another 4-0. Maybe a little bit closer going up against Japan. I don't know if I believe all of the bravado that Mistakes is throwing at us.
It's like, I'm ready, we're ready, Shadowburn was ready.
We're certainly ready as well.
We were certainly ready too for those players. We've got some replays actually coming up.
He could get caught out, but here we can see those fantastic Earth Shadows always catching out Hong Kong.
Tonic on fire this whole series. He not only pinned the Valkyrie Mercy in that pin there, you could say that was a bit of luck with the Diva landing in straight in front of him, but he really showed up today. And one thing you've got to keep in mind as well, a lot of these players on the side of Russia, contenders players now on this big stage. We've seen CIS Hope in Contender Season 1 play on the stage over in Poland when we had the finals. And they're getting so much more experience here. Nerves not really setting in just yet.
Yeah, Tonic's here with a lot to prove.
突入まであと30秒。盾を張る。が必要だ。戦いは終わっていない。
発明の起源は想像にあります。
ナイパーよ、気をつけて。まだ敵発見。
信念を守るべき戦い続け。
ラリー準備完了。
私が見守っている。 今じゃない。戦いが終わるまで休むことはできない。
英雄は死なず。このまま目標を確保するよ。
残り6回復は任せろ。内なる力を解き放て。
メテオストライク。
メック到着。
送りの時間だ。作業開始する。
どこに隠れて無駄よ。
スナイパー気をつけろ。ナノブーストチャージ中。
残り30。
援護する。
回復を頼む。
負けるなんてありえない。行くよ。
力を見せ。
目標を確保。
そなた痛みに強い。回復は任せる。私にはまだ守らなければならないものたち。
目標 B に向かってください。
治療は任せる。治療開始。戦いが終わるまで休むことはできない。大丈夫だ、私に任せて。痛みがそなたを襲う。仲間が渡る。ナノブースト展開可能。行け。回復は任せろ。睡魔に逃れろ。ギリギリの時間だ。
英雄は死なず。
強化完了。力を見せてやれ。敵に回る。
メテオストライク。火がついた。メテオストライク。
開するにはまだ早い。
目標を制圧する。
もう寝ていろ。
無力な。
援護。残り30秒。この程度で諦めるわけにはいかない。
内なる力を解き放て。
スコア1対0。左右交代します。まもなく敵が接近します。ヒーローを選択してください。
皆さんを見守りましょ
友よ、何をぼやっと突っ立っておる。栄光が我らを待っておるぞ。
攻撃チーム突入まであと30秒。
う。みんながいれば怖くない。よろしく。
攻撃チーム接近。目標 A を防衛してください。
みんな元気だしな。
サイファー、頭を出すなよ。敵が嫌がった。
HP remaining, but they can't quite kill him.
The Tracer allows you to do so much more consistent damage to break the tank line of South Korea, and that's been the focus of Chinese Taipei, whereas South Korea is trying to focus more on Carpe, get him those lines of sight, and he hasn't come up with big kills just yet, unfortunately, so this is huge. Taipei building up 30% already of this control meter.
Shot at the blue, misses a shot there on the Crazy Yes. Shaolin gonna be diving into the back, they're looking for Johnny again, they're gonna find him. Shaolin taking him down, now Meko getting it taken out of that mech, and the pulse bomb explosion will go ahead and kill off the pilot Diva. OYO has been eliminated, but they still have Crazy S in the fight, and the rest is going to come through as he puts Blue back into the mix. Shaolin pushes forward, Carpe goes down. Chinese Taipei maintaining control, 50% already gained for them here as they hold a point. Not many ults to work with. The Primal Rage can buy them some time, but they need to stack up some more ults if they want to maintain control here.
The Pharah just isn't really doing much for the side of South Korea. Libero's done a lot of damage. He's built a barrage here, but it's Shaolin who's actually carrying this game right now because he's helping destroy Fate, Meko, tossing those pulse bombs, and the tank line battle is won by Chinese Taipei, and that means that Carpe just can't really get into position. Despite building up an ultimate, he hasn't been able to come up with big kills, and that's what South Korea's comp is designed to do. They're going to put Libero now onto the Brigida to help win that tank battle, so the focus is now more away, winning the tank war instead of just Carpe trying to carry this with the Widow.
Shaolin at it again. He's going to have the backup here from Mating as they dive into the backside. Are going low, but Shaolin going to get stunned up Libero with the Brigida. Comes up with that shield bash, and they manage to take him out. Now charging back forward, trying to get that rally online. 63% already here for Libero. They get closer and closer, but Jonik and Fate both go down. South Korea operating with a bit of a handicap as Chinese Taipei look for the 100-0 here on City Center to go ahead and tie it up on Oasis. They might have it. That goes on the high ground. He's dangerously low. He's going to get popped into the mech as he falls down. This will try to extend this, but now Arc is going to be in the grave. Jonik's alive with a Transcendence, but can he tag it in time is going to be the question. Pushing his way back in, trying to get this one contested, but he will go down. Jonik is so far away. I think they just have it straight up. 100-0. Chinese Taipei will be extending us to that third and final round on Garden.
I mean, there's a lot to talk about here, but I think the big story is Libero's Pharah just being very low impact, and that's because Shaolin was able to help do that consistent damage. The tank war was always won by Chinese Taipei, so South Korea unfortunately could not get into a position where Carpe could do those headshots, do that damage that they were operating around. And because they were losing the Widow battle, because the tank line was pressuring Carpe non-stop, it meant that Blue was able to shut down Libero. He's never able to get into position like he wanted to. So Chinese Taipei just plays well here around what South Korea was running, and we did eventually see Libero switch over to the Brigida to counter that Tracer. First thing that happened after the swap for Libero is, boom, Tracer gets stunned and dies.
Yeah.
But it was just a little bit too late, I think, unfortunately, for the side of South Korea.
Well, here we go. Garden going to be deciding our first map, see who will kick things off in this series with a map win. Seems to be pretty similar across the board. Libero's going to be back over onto the Pharah. Shaolin sticking with a Tracer. If it's not broken, don't fix it, he says. As he does get tagged up, goes low, force out the recall, but he comes back in. This finds Fate just chilling out.
Yeah,
Comes up with that first kill.
He's been getting caught a lot by all this extra Tracer damage that he's not used to facing, it looks like, here with this comp.
Dangerously low there. Blue finding multiple shots, but not high enough charge. Here on the sniper rifle to get the finish. Libero barely limps his way out, just hovering back around towards his spawn. This to keep in this fight. 10-10 gonna get knocked out of his mech by Jonik. Not seeing any follow-up onto the Baby Diva yet, but it's again another first cap here for Chinese Taipei. All three maps have gone their way at the start. Dive comes in from Fate. He's gonna get eliminated. Just putting himself all alone. Now Libero taking